It's been so long since I've gone on live, so I just wanted to see was gonna come out in the cards, and I just wanted to freestyle some messages and see what we get. I'm not looking at the camera, so if you come on and say hi, yeah, I'm not really looking at the chat. I wanted to try a setup like this where it's just the card, so you can take a look at it. And yeah, so I really miss this. Really miss it. So we're gonna get into it. And also, I really want to play with my cards, especially these. We'll see what comes out in these. So first, before we begin, let's just take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just release all the stress and strain of the day. Okay, let's do a little bit of this. All right, there's some sound healing. Okay, let's see what cards come out. I'm gonna play with my cards and let's just have some fun. All right, let's split the deck. Interesting, addictions are coming up, first thing. Okay, we're gonna get some from this. Okay, let's see what comes up. Wow. Surrender. I'm sorry I hurt you. Came up. Oh, came out again. I'm sorry I hurt you. So could be a message. Just take what resonates. Free to be you. Free to be you. Free to be you is the theme, I feel like. Guided meditations, if you're guided to do some kind of guided meditation. Worrying is a misuse of imagination. Go to the forest. Have some time and energy. We got time, energy, forest. I'm gonna get some cards from here. Don't worry, be happy. A lot about, okay, so don't worry, be happy. Worry, it's a lot about worrying. Stop worrying. I'm talking to myself too. Stop worrying about stuff. Just, yeah, the dark night of the soul came out. Ooh, I feel like I want to clarify that one. What is the dark night of the soul here? Well, there you go. That just clearing and purging, dark night of the soul. If you don't know too much about that, you can look it up. But that's part of dark night of the soul, and you can have many dark nights of the soul and several. So, and I'm not laughing like that, but okay. So clearing and purging. Part of it is this deep clearing and purging. Don't worry. Okay, yes. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Free to be you. Don't worry about it. Excuse me. We've got a breakthrough here. Quantum leap. And we also have, there's romantic feelings here. I can't get you out of my mind. Sunset, sunrise. And then also, yes is over here. Kind of flew over here. So yes, I feel like this is yes. If you wanted a question, if you had a question, a yes or no question, here's the answer, yes. So we've got a breakthrough coming here. We've got romantic feelings. I can't get you out of my mind. Sunset, sunrise. I kind of want to clarify this. What is this? Sunset, sunrise, can't get you out of my mind. Romantic feelings. Oh my gosh, healing energy is at the top too. Healing energy. Okay. So what is this? Healing energy. Romantic feelings, fifth dimension. I am fifth dimension. Okay, so somebody could be, or you could be connected to your divine counterpart on the fifth dimension, like in the fifth dimension, the higher self. Okay, and you could be really feeling them, or they could be feeling you, because we've got these romantic feelings. I don't know if you can see this, but I can't get you out of my mind. So this romantic energy over here. Healing past wounds, another main theme. Time and energy. So we've got time and energy to heal past wounds. There's darkness of the soul centered in the middle of this. So there's a breakthrough coming through. Worrying is a misuse of imagination. Don't worry. Focus on being happy. Learning a new skill. All right, let's get numerology. Let's get some numerology. What's the focus here? What are we looking at here? I had a feeling this has come out. Financial discipline. Wow, okay, financial discipline. Maybe there's some worries about finances here. So financial discipline and new beginnings. This is great. This is great. So I feel like the highlight here is free to be you, freedom, following your heart, following your guidance, and that sovereignty, that independence of being a sovereign being. And this is leading you to a new beginning, number one. So there's some financial discipline or having to really take a look at that. But there's definitely, we got breakthrough here, so that is awesome. Let's get some guidance on our path. Let's get the compass stick. Okay, give me some messages, please. Dry desert, dry desert. It's also that journey, you know, going out on your own journey solo by yourself and seeking answers with the dry desert. Okay, let's see what else. Dry desert. Or somebody lives in the desert because I got the cactus. Interesting. Okay, 4131. We got unexpected visitors. So someone may be paying you a visit. You live in the desert, or there's something unexpected coming up. Learning a new skill. Maybe unexpectedly you're going to be learning a new skill. All right, so just take it how it resonates. Let's get a card for this over here. This fifth dimensional. I am fifth dimension. I can't get you out of my mind. Romantic feelings. Sunset, sunrise. Maybe somebody, you know, I feel like wants to spend time out with somebody special here. Talisman. It's part of their journey. It's part of your journey, or whoever this resonates for, to be connecting to your person's higher self, and see how she's like holding that. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely like the feminine here, and she's guiding, leading the masculine. Maybe from a fifth dimensional frequency. Either way, go either way. Okay. Field of dreams. Yes, it's like focus on your goals, your dreams. What do you envision for yourself? Oh, okay. I love these cards because it gives us some specific answers here. Wow, we've got sacral chakra, breaking free, unchained. What? Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is breaking free, unchained. This really goes with the free to be me. Follow your heart. Worrying is a misuse of imagination. You got there's a lot of energy here about breaking through, breaking free from chains here. And the focus here, right in the middle, is the dark night of the soul, this purging, this clearing. And it's like, be gentle, kind with yourself. If you're going through this, be very gentle with yourself. The sacral chakra has to do with your sexuality, okay? Not only that, but that is the energy center there of just that potent energy lying there. And so you want to use it for good, for creativity, abundance. It is a dwelling place of the self. It has to do with relationships, social interactions. It's your passion, pleasure. It teaches us to let go as well. So we've got the sacral chakra, wow, breaking free, and water sign. The self-love plunge. Yes, the self-love plunge. So definitely this person or this group, this collective, really focusing on loving themselves more. Yeah, it could be a water sign, or you could have that in your chart. The self-love plunge. All right, let me get some more of these. Astral travel, yeah, it landed on breaking free. So there could be some stuff going on astrally through dreams. You may not be aware of it. Just because we don't remember our dreams doesn't mean there's nothing going on. So astrally, there's a lot going on there for this I'm channeling for. All right, let's see. Spirit Guides Ascension Team is helping bringing this together, whatever this is, the desert and unexpected visitor. The Ascension Team and Spirit Guides are handling it. They're taking care of it. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so healing past wounds, forest, guided meditation. Let's see. Heart expansion. Wow, this is major transformation in this reading. We've got heart expansion right over healing past wounds. So as you start to heal yourself and you face the challenges, you face those wounds, from childhood, past lives, just life in general, and you pay attention to it and you do the healing, you open your heart. It's so amazing. It's like you open your heart, this space in your heart, to be able to have more love, more the self-love plunge. It's all about that. It's all about getting through this dark night of the soul, right? Which is very dense. It's very heavy sometimes. It's very difficult. And a lot of people, don't talk about that on the spiritual journey, but it is part of that clearing and purging. And I love these cards. Let's see I'm curious what else. Oh, we got a whole bunch. Let's see. Acceptance. That's what I'm saying. So this collective or person, it's like deep acceptance of this journey and their own path, having clarity about that. It's like sometimes out of the blue, we just like get epiphany and get a download like, oh my gosh, I see now. I see why this happened. I see why, whatever it is, there's clarity coming through. That's great. And then we got, wow, truth through vibration, tones, and higher frequencies. So no wonder. Okay, so we got guided meditation for us. So to get to the truth of the matter, to get to your truth, your inner truth, collective, it's going to help to tune into not only your own vibration, but higher frequencies, tones. That's why music is so powerful as music is playing in the background. So truth, we've got truth with vibration and going through these. This is a lot. This is a lot of information. So let's see here. Let me pick. Let's get an affirmation here. I am in a joyous, intimate relationship with a person who truly loves me. My partner is the love of my life. We adore each other. These are the kind of things like that we can do to manifest. If we have a vision of something we want in our life, it could be a relationship or whatever it may be, you want to live that. You want to act as if it's already happened and say things like this. Yeah, my partner is the love of my life. We adore each other. There's honesty, there's communication, there's truth. And whatever you're desiring, you talk as if it's already here. Okay, so I love that. So let's keep going. Emotional intelligence, yeah. So there's a lot going on. Through this journey, through the dark night of the soul, we gain more knowledge, we gain more awareness, we gain more emotional intelligence, being able to tap into our higher truth, bring that knowledge down into the physical, and be able to not handle it, that's not the right word for that, but gain momentum in clarity of emotional intelligence, if that makes sense. Spending time together. So yeah, there's definitely also a love message in here. We do have some love messages with spending time together, unexpected visitors, romantic feelings. There's definitely a soul bond connection here. So anything else from this deck? Anything else? New path. I saw anticipation of a new path. Timeline shift. Empathic overload. The other words that I saw while shuffling. Yeah, timeline shift. So this is a big timeline shift for somebody here. Yeah. And they may not see everything clearly. It's like the pieces of the puzzle are coming together. This looks like a puzzle. It's just all coming together. Okay, I'm being led to, let's get some of these. Wow. Isolation. Interesting. Especially it came near the dry desert. Loneliness, reconnection, home. Wow. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's very similar energies of wanting to reconnect to, especially with this wolf right here calling to another person, wanting to reconnect, feeling lonely. Okay. So spirit guides and ascension team is helping with this. I kind of want to clarify isolation, loneliness, reconnection, and home. Downloads and activations. Okay. So this goes with like receiving knowledge, receiving these downloads or activations that's going to help you feel more at home with yourself, feeling at this reconnection, but it's with self, but it could also be with a love partnership and stuff like that. But there is an energy of loneliness, but that is part of the clearing and purging dark night of the soul. So that makes sense. Yeah, it's their spiritual awakening. So that is part of that spiritual awakening. Feeling that loneliness, emptiness, but inside you is a wellspring of love that is just there. So trust that you're going to overcome your obstacles. Trust the universe, trust source. We're all having our own process of the butterfly and going into that cocoon and transforming. It looks like it almost, I don't know, it looks like a volcano in the background, like erupting. Overcoming doubts, insecurities, patience, having patience for yourself, having patience with others, and just trusting in the journey. This makes sense. All these cards going with this message. It's destiny. Divine purpose. I saw stamina, but it's not in the card, but stamina, yeah. Divine purpose, passion, and service. So this is really beautiful. We got trust and destiny. Trust in your destiny. I love this right here. Trust in your destiny. New beginnings, spiritual awakening, dark night of the soul, having clarity, the self-love plunge, going deeper into loving yourself, have compassion for self. Okay. Let's see. What other cards do I want to use? How about... Oh, this was hiding. Building your legacy. Building your legacy. We could just keep going. Could just keep going here. Yeah, there we go. So thoughts of you replay over and over the good times we had. So yeah, there is... I am picking up on a spiritual connection with the two wolves here, the fifth dimensional love connection here. So I really feel for that message. What do the twins need to know? The twin flames and divine counterparts need to know. Well, we need to know that there's celestial assistance, okay? That we're being guided, that the light the light and the power of God's source is helping us right now. Guidance, enlightenment, angelic messages. And look how powerful this card is. I mean, helping us get to this new beginnings. And throat chakra. Speaking up, speaking our truth. Speak your truth. Have courage. And, you know, it's no longer suppressing your truth and what you have to say. And there you go. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Because look, this is part of your awakening, part of the awakening here, this beautiful card. Ancient knowledge, memories, and connection. So there is a spiritual connection here, definitely, that's undergoing transformation. But the main energy I'm picking up is a massive transformation. Dark night of the soul, free to be you, choosing sovereignty of self, following your heart, focusing on new beginnings here. All right, let's split the deck. Yep, turning that pain and transmuting it into power, empowerment, right? It's like, let's turn this pain into power, divine power. Here we go. So it's just reminding us that yes, there is a star-crossed lovers here, divine connection that is coming through. And remember, oh, look at this. Wow. The illusion of separation, especially when it has to do with like divine counterparts, twin flames. The illusion of separation, that we are connected, and it's an illusion that we're separate. And even as beings, like, it is an illusion of that we're separated. We are in union. We are already one. So, and it has to do with worthiness. We also have air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, taking a chance. Wow, I have to read all of these now. I have to read all of these because we got star-crossed lovers, air signs, taking a chance on love, and heart telepathy. So there is a lot of messages coming through about these twin flames and memory, nostalgia. The hearts are connecting in this now moment. The heart telepathy. Oh, that is a hard one to explain, but I know exactly what that feels like. It's beautiful. Overcoming obstacles. Again, overcoming obstacles. New path. We have new beginnings, new path, the talisman. Just, wow. Awareness of the patterns so we can overcome these patterns and obstacles from these certain patterns. So I feel like there's tons of cards on here, which there are. Let me look messy, but well, I got my tarot deck out, so let's just get let's just do like a quick DMDF check in. Divine Masculine energy. Wow, look at that. I split the deck for Divine Masculine. He's like getting away. He's almost sneaking away, like escaping a hostile situation, or getting away from the devil in reverse. So it's like, yeah, really cutting those chords, those strings, like a puppet on a string, and going forward. You know, maybe in the middle of the night that they have to like leave or something like that. It's just a random message, but yeah. So Divine Masculines, what is the overall energy for Divine Masculines? I'm channeling for, thank you. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. That's legacy right there. This came out again. Wow. Justice in reverse. I'm going to take it both ways, but we got the Seven of Swords. This can be like lying and deceptive, but I feel like this is like escaping a bad situation, because we got it at first when I split the deck. Wanting to make something right. Wow, within, or it was in reverse. So I feel like a Divine Masculine overall energy, experiencing in unjust situation within a family unit or with family, children, stuff like that. Overall energy for the masculine. because it did come out in reverse. So, but this is what, you know, he visualizes. This is what overall he wants to be able to have. Going to make things, wants to make things right. Just give me one more, actually. Yeah, 8 of Wands. It came out kind of sideways, so it's like this mask, like he wants things to go really quickly, but it's like having to be patient. There's also a card of communication. Okay, let's get what's going on with the feminine energies. What's going on with the feminine energies overall? We got that one. Oh, King of Cups in reverse. Some emotions coming up. Could be around the masculine, actually. King of Cups here. Or a man figure in her life. Some emotions coming up around that. Overall, for feminine. Oh, geez. Feminine, what's going on? This is a lot. Oh my gosh, the moon in reverse. Yeah, so for the feminine, there's a lot of like emotions coming up to the surface, or something that is hidden within herself that she's having to look at, that she maybe didn't want to look at, surrounding a man figure in her life of the masculine. Because look at too, in this picture, it has the moon and it has the here we go, the 2 wolves. And remember, look at this. This is crazy synchronistic. Look at that. They're calling out to each other, and it's that yin and yang, the black and the white. And we've got 2 wolves here, 2 wolves here, so that's really interesting. Give me another for the feminine. What's going on, feminine energies? So she could be having another kind of like purge. Yeah, 3 of Wands. It's like this waiting energy, like waiting for it to, waiting for something, or just like, yeah, it's like she's looking for something. She's waiting for something. And this is also a traveling card, so she could be traveling. There is a lot of water, so she could be traveling to the water. Interesting. Okay, let's go to the masculine and get, what does the masculine want to say to the feminine? Wow, Hierophant in reverse. It's like there's some, yeah, it's like taking a look, and taking a look at relationships too. Taking a look with the Hierophant. Hierophant represents marriage, divine union in reverse, but I feel like this is like I gotta climb these stairs. Like I gotta do this inner journey, you know, and start researching things. And what else am I asking? What else? I gotta look at something. And see how she's barely like balancing on this pole right here with a stick. So it's like I'm hanging on for dear life. The words are coming off of the book. Okay. Wow, masculine. Yeah. He wants to say to his masculine. I've got so much passion, and this flame inside right here in the third eye. He sees this connection, the 4 of Wands. I see union with you. It's like, but it's like I gotta look at something. Okay, feminine, what do you gotta say? What do you want to say to the masculine? Let's see. I gotta look at something. I gotta see something. There's a fire igniting in his third eye too. There's like a fire igniting, and see all the flames around the tent. Something to do with flames and fire and igniting, ignition. Feminine, what's going on? 3 cards, triple. Oh my gosh. This explains a lot. Dang, no wonder she's like, look at all this. What? 10 of Swords. Tower. 4 of Swords. In reverse. Oh man, 10 of Wands. Dang, feminine. She's like, I just want to be done with all these cycles of just like chaos and turbulence with you, masculine. I want to heal these things. And 10 of Wands, drop all these burdens like that aren't necessary. There's a lot of heavy energy from the feminine to the masculine here. 10 of Swords, like looking for a fresh start, but we did have that fresh start, new beginnings energy coming through. Wow. Like I'm having this is just a lot of energy right here. Let me feel into it for a second. This tower, it's like, see these butterflies? You know, all these butterflies right here of transformation. Yeah, it's like she's watching the tower fall, you know, while it's like her masculine is in there. It's like, okay, well, I'm right here if you need any help, you know, and I'm just continuing to work on my healing. Here we go, round and round, healing. The feminine is just done, you know, feel like she's done so much inner work and healing this broken heart, and just tired, just wants to drop all the burdens and be free. Let's get a card actually for this, just an oracle card for feminine to masculine. Wow, talk about butterflies. Sacral portal. This is the sacral linear in my dreams a lot. I dream of you and I see you emerging from this cocoon as the butterfly here. We've got bird, signify the masculine as well for me as a reader. Dream works of conscious and imagination, creativity, intimacy, inhibition. So I feel like the more that she really focuses on igniting her passions, that's gonna also help ignite his passions for life, because that's how it is with the twin flame connection. It's interchanging, it's interconnected, and it's just like they help each other whether they realize it or not, and all that. So masculine. How about guidance for masculines? Yeah, the hermit. Just keep going within in that hermit journey. Going within, seeking that star within yourself. Guidance for masculine. Any other guidance from spirit for masculine? 9 of Wands. Yeah, it's just like, it kind of came in reverse. So I feel like the message is like, keep continuing on. Spirit's just like, keep that flame burning of just passion and excitement for what's to come, and be excited about your future. I feel like there's an energy here of always being the wounded warrior and just having been beaten down so much on your path that just want to like whatever, give up. I mean, look at her face too, the way she's like, really? The masculine's like, really? Like, I'm not putting up with this, you know. I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna find my worth like right within myself. So that's the advice for masculine. That's the ascension card to me, like awakening, spiritual awakening. So that's beautiful. Feminine, what's some guidance for feminine? We need to get oracle for the masculine too. What is guidance for the feminine? 7 of Pentacles, growing, putting you know, just like focus on growing your pentacles, growing your foundation, building your foundation, and showing it care and love. And okay, that's some good guidance. These are great guidance. That's great, thank you. And 9 of Pentacles. So this is for feminines. This looks like it's focusing, you know, focusing on your the physical right now, like building your pentacles, building your home. It's like slowing, it's like not rushing. The 9 of Pentacles is not rushing. It's very stable. It's very secure. So he's like, one, I got this one, I got this one. And it's like, surely, steadily, let's go. How it takes time and effort. So, wow, look at the bottom of the deck. How beautiful, 2 of Cups. So that is the beautiful divine connection here, the 2 of Cups. Beautiful. This is one of my favorite 2 of Cups cards. So gorgeous, with the rainbows just flowing into these cups. This new beginning. Oh, it's Let's get some oracle for the masculine here. Harmonic resolution. Yes, this is about transmuting all of just the dark energy and negativity and transformation, anger. So that's the main theme of this card is negativity, anger, and transmutation. That's what I felt. I felt some fiery, like, anger, frustration from this card. So masculine. That's why Spirit's like, okay, temper that. Use that energy for, like, transmute that energy. Okay. Thought I saw like a specific symbol in here. But yeah, harmonic resolutions. Beautiful. It's a lot of cards. And look, can't make this up. The promise, the lovers at the bottom. Soulmates, attraction, and partnership. But you know what it's like? It's so true. It comes from being able to be in this beautiful partnership and attracting that is knowing that you deserve it, that you're worthy of it, that you're a sovereign, independent individual on your spiritual journey towards new beginnings. You're free to be you. You follow your heart. You know, you take care of your wounds and stuff like that. And then it's like, okay, let's bring this on. I'm ready for this right here, you know? And it's okay to not be ready for that specifically. Just work on yourself and, you know. So I feel like I should get a dance oracle card. How long is it? Oh, it's been 40 minutes. Honor this. This basically sums up this whole reading. Honor the cycles. Seriously. With the 8. Oh my gosh, because I was just talking about the twin flame connection, and this is the infinity loop, like the infinity, how it just goes back and forth, masculine, feminine, masculine, feminine. And they help each other interconnect. They're interconnected, and it's like a dance. It's a dance, this connection. Overall, though, for yourself, honor the cycles in your life. All right, so we're going to read that. If I could find is this one? Yeah. So it's number 14, which is 5. I feel like I've seen many 5s in this reading, so lots of changes. And changes are not always, you know, easy, right? So just be gentle with yourself. The dance of the cosmos is cyclical. It's cyclical. You are being guided to observe the cycles at work in your life. Perhaps you're seeing the result of something coming full circle, or you're in a phase that doesn't seem ideal on the surface. Rest assured that healing follows grief and joy follows despair, as surely as the sunrise follows the dark of the night. Remember, we got the dark night of the soul in the center of the reading. As change is the only constant, there is no logical option but to embrace it wholeheartedly. Enter into change, accept it, flow with it, and even celebrate it. This is the path to harmony. Invite harmony into your life by honoring the cycles of life. According to ancient astrology systems, we are now in the midst of a period called the Kali Yuga that lasts 1,000 to 2,000 years. By nature, this is a cycle of destruction. Just as winter is a season when the earth is at its furthest point from the sun, the Kali Yuga is a time when human consciousness is furthest from divine illumination. And just as springtime's earliest flowers prepare to unfurl and bloom, even in the harshest winter weather, a renaissance of peace, love, and wisdom is now stirring within the hearts of humans in every culture and on every continent. Yours is one of these hearts. The very fact that you hold this card in your hand indicates that you are awake to the springtime of human consciousness. Even though it may be challenging to understand it in a logical, linear way, you may sense that the confusion and discord of the Kali Yuga are necessary in the grand cycle of time. It destroys the old to make room for the new beginnings. and brings what isn't working to light so we can create new ways of relating to ourselves and to each other and the planet. Fear not contraction, for it leads to expansion. Fear not the exhale, for it leads to the inhale. Fear not death, for it leads to life. Like the Sumerian goddess Inanna, go deeply into the darkness of the underworld so you can emerge victoriously into the light. Getting a message. Somebody be getting a message. All right, you can consciously enter into the cyclical dance by charting the moon, stargazing, planting a garden, celebrating the seasons, and just observe the constant changes in every aspect of the natural world. All right, this is beautiful message. Honor the cycles. Pay attention to the ever-shifting feelings, intentions, and desires, and honor your ever-changing needs. Yes, so it is. Any other messages? Come now. Let's get some. Oh, of perfect timing. Archangel Michael. This is so divinely led. Every time I see this, I think of muscles. So muscles, like using your muscles. And that could be using your intuition muscles, so to speak. Trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. That's the affirmation I've been saying for the last, 6 months is, I'm so amazed that all the miracles entering my life. It's so amazing. And just saying, like, I trust that all these amazing things are entering my life. Okay, so trust. That's the second card about trust. So there's definitely messages about trust. Potion. Remember to practice self-love. I mean, this whole theme is definitely about self-love. 24. Oh my goodness, I could just keep going. Find your motivation. Yes, like honestly, find your motivation. I feel like Sagittarius energy here too. Find that motivation. What gets you excited about life, or what gets you like passionate? This gets me excited. I love pulling cards. I do. So let's see what else we got here. Any other messages? Please come through me now. Let's get another one, actually. All right. Odin. Psychic insight. What I was just talking about, using your muscle, like that psychic muscle, that your third eye, your intuition. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. This is really a lot about trusting yourself, trusting your guidance. The past is the past, like whatever happened in the past, right? Healing past wounds. Trust that you have the skills now to know what to do, to transmute the anger, to transmute the pain into power, to transmute all that. Because oh my gosh, you can't make this shit. Victim consciousness, because the collective, we're going away from this, okay, and towards unity consciousness. The other card right next to it, you can't make this up, victim consciousness and toxic relationships. And usually they pair very perfectly together in some sort of way, because what ends up happening is you're in a toxic relationship because there's victim consciousness. And it could be very hidden and subconscious. So that's really interesting that came out. Yeah, and they're from these experiences, from the contrast of having these experiences, leads us to this independence, leads us to wanting to have a fresh new beginning, to follow your heart, to free to be yourself, to want to have this kind of healthy relationship, right? Honestly, if we didn't know what the contrast was, how would we really truly know what the real thing was? So this makes so much sense in this whole reading, because it just does. Moonology. Let's get a moonology. Look at the Cancer. Look at the little crab. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, if that was an issue, just that's a message for somebody. You're safe. The angels stand close. I feel like we should get more angelic messages. Let's see. Angel messages. What else? Lady Venus. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Okay, so we got trust and truth came out a lot today. Trust and truth. And a lot of downloads. So you may be getting bits and pieces or just a lot of downloads, or you may just get them through dreams, sign synchronicity. So pay attention to that. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. We did have the astral card come out as well. So got Archangel Michael, Lady Venus, and then Odin, psychic insight. Yeah, deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So that's why there's an energy here of being patient with yourself, being patient with others, because sometimes it's like a puzzle. The pieces come together at a specific time, and it all comes together, and it's like, boom, you can have a major epiphany and understand something. So can we start over? Okay. Laughter is the best medicine. So that's a good way to lift your vibration. If you're feeling low, your vibration, put on something funny and get you laughing. Another one is going out in nature. It's also really good to lift your vibration. Music, laughing. Yeah, there's definitely energy of collaborating, working together for the collective and relationships, either now or the future. The past, we've already collectively we have learned through these toxic relationships, through this, which come from victim consciousness. We want to be independent, yet we want to work together. So that's a collaboration, that's beautiful. And we have goal setting, joy and happiness. Oh my gosh. That's why I love using this deck. Alignment. So yeah, we've got alignment, goal setting, joy, and happiness. And so when we do have these goals that we set for ourselves and it aligns, we do receive joy and happiness. Like that post that I did with my dancing, I really wanted to do something, and even with the help of somebody, and didn't do all by myself, but I still did it. So that brought me joy because I set a goal and I did it. So just simple things like that can help us, throughout this journey. I saw the masculine. That's just what I feel. So masculine. That's just how he feels is what it's saying. Gaia connection, healing, and embracing the unknown. All right. I feel like I'm having so much fun here. I haven't done this in so long. I haven't done a live in so long. Let's do some more. Just a little bit more, just a little observer. Yeah, so there's a time to just really pay attention, observe your surroundings. You can observe others. Observe, don't absorb, right? Empaths know what I'm talking about. So observe, just watching. Not like crazy, like weird stalking observer like that. Oh my gosh, look at this. I just can't get away from love and relationship cards. That's just what comes out. Loyal hearts. Yeah, so the collective, we're like, we've seen this in the collective. We're done with that. We want to heal past wounds. We want to go to the hermit, be the hermit, and find our light within, and be in our sovereignty, be free to be ourselves, follow our heart, have new beginnings, trust heaven, trust our guides. That crown, the two crowns, the masculine and feminine energy. So interesting, observing the loyal heart. What does that look like? So I feel like as a collective, what does that look like? What does a beautiful, loving, healthy relationship look like? Observing. It's almost like they're looking at the higher dimensions, looking in heaven, looking in that higher frequency, and like, what does a higher frequency relationship look like? Interesting message. Okay. Can't make this up. Like, the fade. So we got the destiny card earlier. So this is fated. This is destiny. This is something that is just, it just is. And it's beautiful. And she doesn't know what's going on. You know, she has to follow her guidance, her intuition. 17, that's a twin flame number. Oh my gosh, milk and honey. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is so beautiful. We got new life and new beginnings. Look at that. That's gorgeous. With milk and honey. Ooh, that's some good. That's some just good. We got the rainbow. So this is destiny. This is fated. These divine connections coming together. It's part of the whole global awakening too. It goes hand in hand. Is having these divine counterparts coming together in unity, power, higher consciousness, and overcoming the 3D world. And so this milk and honey, it's the treasure. It's the promise. You know, it's the let's bathe in this goodness. You know, we overcome our obstacles. It was difficult, but we did it. This is fate. This is just so. It just turned into a love reading, as it usually does when I read. It just does. But to have new beginnings, new life, all that glitters. This is also about all that glitters is not gold. So all the glittery things, and also that your goods, your treasure stored in heaven that you're taking care of. See how the divine is looking over. So it's like your treasure. The honey, the milk and honey, all the goodness, all the abundance, everything is stored. It is there. And yeah, look at that. Just watching over, observing. I feel like also it's a message about the angelics and all that is helping to oversee these divine couples journey their way to each other, all in divine timing, because it's going to help the consciousness of this planet. Like it just goes hand in hand, you know. To see healthier relationships in our world is a good thing. Okay, but it starts with the self. It starts with yourself, right? Like the Master Buddha, having awareness, increased awareness, and trusting your inner voice, you know, trusting what you have within your heart, so that, you know, building blocks. And this is so true. I'm going to share this, and then maybe I'll be done because it's almost an hour. But look at this, through chaos and conflict comes building blocks, which I've experienced this. Through change and massive chaos and things, you know, going on in our lives and things breaking apart, kind of like these blocks that are all rebuilding themselves, reorienting yourself and building a better foundation. This actually works its way into having a better, stable foundation. That's so true, because I've experienced that in my life. Like through chaos and conflict, it may seem really hard at first, right? Very challenging. But you follow your heart, you listen to your intuition, you follow the guidance that's been shown to you, and then it just starts to build little by little. Because in this earthly realm, you know, things take time. It's like planting a seed. Gotta wait for it to grow. You're not gonna sit over the seed and like, hurry up, grow. You know, you gotta just be patient. A lot of this journey is patience. I'll tell you right now, it is patience. And as an Aries, that's very difficult for me, but I'm getting better. And I saw this card in here. It was hiding. Is Portal. And this is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, I love these cards. Portal, awakening consciousness. And this is happening globally, everywhere. Everybody's going through their own ascension, awakening journey here. And it's so intricate, you know, it's so intricate, all the designs, and the design of the human, the design of the galactic human, the design of yourself, the design of your life as you're building it, as you're building your foundation from a place, you know, a lot of people I feel like we've gone to this chaos and conflict, but in this we don't, you know, we don't see like sometimes the greatness coming, and you're in the midst of it, right? But eventually you're poised, like this card right here. Serendipity. Yeah, you're following, it's like following the signs. Like, for example, I want to look this up, but I saw a road runner, a bird, right by my car, and I'm like, I think that's a road runner. And I wanted to look it up, so that could be a message for somebody. But it's the infinite mind, connecting to the infinite mind. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much if you have watched so far. I really appreciate it. I'm just putting my hand next to the cards down below, see if there's any more. Look at this. See, I told you I can't get away from love. I can't. Like, it's just, I am love. You are love. Your relationship with yourself and others needs reassessing. Open up to love. Open up to love others by unblocking negativity. Embrace love without fear. Make it unconditional. And see how he's just totally embracing her. I love it. And see how they're so intricate, all these pieces and parts of the, like, the dress and everything. So it's so intricate and it's so delicate, but yet it's so like overpowering this kind of connection. 33. So it's like, which is a 6, which is the lovers and reconciliation and home and everything. So yeah, like I said, I just can't get away from love readings. They just always come out in my readings. Just how it is. One more card. Okay. Yeah, more about psychic insight in your abilities. Amethyst, you can be drawn to amethyst. Behavior pattern. So yeah, that's that. Healing past wounds. Being aware of our patterns and our behaviors that in relationships as well will help us to heal, to enter this portal of awakening consciousness so we can see clearly, so that when the time comes to build with another person, it's just like we are there's this alignment. But it's definitely a reading of following your heart, freeing to be this. Like I said, this is the theme of the reading if you just barely watching. Free to be you and follow your heart, and standing in your sovereignty, and knowing that even from chaos and conflict, times of that, comes stability and building your foundation. Okay, so anything else? Let's do like a prayer light language. Toshamo koyana kiyesamo koyana kaya sataya shotoyana makaya. Toso koyana kaya sata shotoyana ma koshata tokoyana sekoyana so shotoya abundance. Toshamo koyana kaya makashokoyana koesha vitality. Toshamo koyana kaya sataya sakaya shotoyana. To bring love together in all divine timing. Toshamo koyana, to protect. I call upon archangels and the angels and God's source energy to protect the divine unions of the sacred partnerships in our world and protect this love. Toshamo koyana kaya sana koyana manakasa shotoya. All right. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to do another live soon because this was really fun. I like this setup. Sometimes I don't want to be on camera because I get distracted trying to look at messages and stuff. So I hope you really enjoyed this, and you can always replay it later if you missed anything. And hold on, wait, one more thing. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, that's the energy of stabilizing in the physical world, working, father energy, and just stabilizing ourselves. All right, so that's it for now. Take care. Let's see. How do I end this? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, have a good night. Let's see.